What's up, Jets fans? I hope you're doing well as you can be doing after two straight losses. It is Thursday right now, and I'm feeling hopeful, right? You spend all day Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, it's almost like a grieving process. You're just disappointed, you're hopeless, right? You're coming off brutal losses. And then you go into Thursday, Friday, you start to build back the hope, right? The Bills lose. What? They fired their offensive coordinator, right? They were in shambles. Their offense looks like a mess. Josh Allen can't stop turning the ball over. What is going on that team right now? They almost look as dysfunctional as we do. What? A Super Bowl contending team, right? That we beat in week 1 and we have a chance to beat on Sunday? Not only that, but beat them and leapfrog them? Be ahead of them? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's where my hope is going. And it's building up. And I'm ready to be disappointed. See what the emotions you go through as a Jets fan? It's crazy. But you know what else is crazy? We are 2 games out where we can be first, number 1 in the AFC East. What? What is going on? We just lost 2 times in which we didn't put up a single touchdown. Right? Our offense looks inept, beyond belief. And you're telling me we are only 2 games out from being in first? If these things happen, we got to beat the Bills next week. Right? Or this Sunday. We got to beat the Bills. Right? Which doesn't seem entirely impossible, but we got to score touchdowns, right? That's important, right? As I mentioned before, I'm forgetting what touchdowns are. Please help me, remind me. Oh wait, no, I don't forget. I just gotta watch every other team, and then okay, that's what a touchdown is. I almost forgot. Okay, here we go. But yeah, we gotta score. We got to score points. That is how you win. And give me a trophy on being a genius football analytic. But that's how you win games. I mean, I'm sure you know that, right? We got to score. So hopefully we do, right? And hopefully we beat the Bills. And if we do that, and this juggernaut team of a team that just beat us, the Raiders, just on top of the NFL right now, coming off of 2 wins, 2 straight wins. Dang. Winning streak, what is that? They're coming off of 2 straight wins with their macho rookie quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. Just beat us, right? Fired their head coach, but this new coach is in. They're smoking cigars in the locker room. They're having a good time. They're winning football games. They are playing the Dolphins this week. Dolphins that just came off their bye, and they're going to get sucker punched by this juggernaut Raiders team. This is just wishful thinking. But they're going to lose. We're going to win. And then that Black Friday game coming up, right? Guess what? If we win, we are first. Isn't that crazy? Can you believe that? It's hard to believe. After what we've seen the last few weeks, that the Jets are still in it. Feels like last year where we got every opportunity in the world to capitalize and squeeze into that 7th seed wildcard spot, and we just said, no, I'm good. Some other team getting there. Nah, I'm going to go home. But man, it's just crazy, right? You get some really bad luck with Aaron going down. I mean, saying bad luck is underdoing it. It is just the word. It is a Jets fan's luck. That's what it is. Right? But it seems like the football gods are teasing us. They are teasing us. They are saying, hey, the season's not over yet. You still got chances. And when there's chances, there's hope. And when there's hope, there's the opportunity to be let down. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us. But if we lose this week coming up, that's 3 straight AFC losses with a divisional loss against the Bills. The Bills will be right back on track. A get-right game, probably in their minds. And then it just seems like, then it really seems like the season is over, right? We were saying the last 2 weeks were must wins. This is a must win. This is huge. This is the biggest game of the year so far. Absolutely. And I feel like every game going here on out will be much bigger, right? But man, Aaron Rodgers coming back mid-December, that is within a month. And that isn't just fan theory. That is coming from his own mouth. And as Robert Saleh said, Aaron knows his body more than us. So if he wants to come back, he's coming back. As long as he's cleared by the doctors. So what do we got to do? We got to do right by him. And we got to be alive by the time he comes back. We have to be alive. Even if we're just gasping for air. We're just crawling on the sand. We're out of it. We're thirsty, hungry. We're just that. We are literally that. I just dropped the camera. We are even if that, as long as we are alive and Aaron comes back, we have a chance, right? So I don't know. It's just football drama, and it's fun. There's a lot of drama with this Jets team. In other news, right? Let's just hop off the wagon of hype, right? Because every time that happens, you get let down. Let's just take it back. We got to remember that this offense is still brutal. They still can't score, and it seems like they're only making micro adjustments, right, with this offense. Nothing drastic like a new play caller, like a new quarterback, or anything like that, which kind of seems to be some of the main issues. But we won't talk about that. Let's talk about the other changes that they make, stuff that we're supposed to be excited about and hopeful that it will drastically change this offense, which, in my opinion, probably won't. But at least they're doing something, right? At least they are doing something, right? We are more than halfway through the year, and finally they are trying something new. Finally. The good news is it's not too late, right? It's not too late to right the ship. It seems like last year they righted the ship, or made the changes when it was kind of too late. So there's still hope. We're still alive. Like I said, they cut Michael Carter, and he already got claimed, right? That's not a shock. He's a young running back, 24 years old. He's a good locker room presence. He's a goofy kind of guy. I obviously got to support him because his name's Michael. And my name's Michael, so you obviously got to support the Michael group. Legendary group, in my opinion. But, I was just watching the Jets at Bills, that legendary game where Mike White went off, and sort of cemented himself as a Jets legend, per se. But I know that all the attention was on Mike effing White, as it should have been and should be. But let's not forget that Michael Carter went off that game. He was sensational, right? In the receiving and the rushing game. He had a fantastic game, and he had a great rookie year. But it seemed like after that, it just started going downhill, right? We kind of said it was a sophomore slump last year. Sophomore slump, it happens to players, right? But then they bounce back, but it just never seemed like the bounce back happened. Because this year has been the worst we've seen. Drop passes, no production on the run game, boneheaded penalties that wipe away any momentum, any positive play. Just the penalties, that's its own separate thing, because that is the worst thing we've seen with this offense the past 4 weeks, is just the penalties. But Michael Carter was committing them, and he did get benched after that terrible penalty he had. So it just hasn't worked out, right? I hope he does get the bounce back. Obviously, it's going to not be with the Jets, but I really hope he does, become a solid running back, Sometimes it just doesn't work out with the team you're in, but maybe you can go to a different team, get a fresh start, and carve out a role. So hopefully he does that, right? But I guess the bigger news with that move is we're going to activate Izzy. Izzy. Finally, we get to see what Izzy's made. An explosive running back. Explosive running back. A home hitter. Can take the ball to the house any play. Dynamite. You know, we all saw that nasty spin move he had during the preseason. He had a very solid preseason, and I'm excited to see what he does. What I do not want is, oh, let's give the ball to him 3 times for 10 yards or 12 yards, and he'll get a swing pass for like 6 yards. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see Izzy pop. Right, I know that might be, he's not gonna have like a huge role like Breece Hall does. You know, he's not the number 1 back. You know, he'll be behind Dalvin, but I'm hoping this running back room can really step up. You know, they have all the talent in the world between Dalvin, who looked good during the Raiders, Breece Hall, we know who Breece Hall is, right? So hopefully Izzy provides a spark and is solid, and we can get the running game, and the running back room can bounce back in a sort of way, right? Because the running production hasn't been there aside from quarterback scrambles the past few weeks. So we got to really get down to that and get back to it. And we really miss Elijah Vera Tucker because, man, he opened up the running holes. It sucks. So that's its own thing. Offensive line has just been, it's been injuries, man, every year with the offensive line. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, right? So that's one play. I think my cat's trying to get in. Hold on. What? I'm not trapped. I'm not trapped, I promise. Come on. Go ahead, get out. No. Alright, come. So whenever I close the office door, my cat thinks I'm trapped in here and he tries to save me. It is the cutest thing and it makes my heart melt, but it does kind of interrupt the video going on because he claws at the door and he's a sweetheart. Anyway, if you want, you can meet him. His name's Simon. Hey, there you are. He is the #1 Jets Jets fan. Alright, I'm safe. Don't worry, I'm safe. I'm not dying. I'm not locked in here screaming for help. I'm not like the Jets offense that's on a whim, that's dying. But anyway. Alright, so now I'm all distracted. What is going on here? Another change, right? Jeremy Ruckert's going to get more playing time. Finally, it is about time that happened. It's only took the back half of the year to really start. Seemed like that was an obvious move, but Uzomah's just been a killer, right? We all know it. Just every game you can count him to have a drop ball and a terrible penalty that backs us up. Even penalties that come at the worst times, like the worst times, right? Whether it be a touchdown or a positive first down, something like that. So less of him, more of Ruckert. I'm down for that. But at the end of the day, Zach's still throwing the ball. Hackett's still calling plays. Simon's making a lot of noise in the background. At the end of the day, these are little changes. Do I expect a drastic, difference in the offense? I don't see it happening. Like, I know it's a week-to-week league, and 1 week, you can look like that, and another week you look like this. And hopefully that is the case, because the Jets are due for some touchdowns. For God's sakes, it's been 3 weeks. Get a touchdown. Get more than 1 touchdown in 3 weeks. Come on. 2 touchdowns. Can we ask for that? 2 touchdowns this game? Let's do this. Let's beat the Bills. That's not only that, but when was the last time we blew an opponent out? Right? When was the last time we just completely dominated a game? Let's do that. Let's provide a statement. We are gonna win this game. We are gonna win next game. We're gonna be first place in the AFC East, and Rodgers is gonna come back just in time. All right, I'm hyping you up for this point, aren't I? And I do this all the time. This is the life of a Jets fan, right? But those are the main changes, right? You got Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show hinting at a return in mid-December. You got Michael Carter being cut. You got personnel changes coming with the tight end position and possibly more. So, at the end of the day, this offense is still bad. Defense is still good. A lot of the same stuff we can talk about every week. But that is that. So, looking forward to the Bills game. Next video will be the recap. I hope I'm happy. I hope I'm pumped up. I hope we're at 500. Let's roll it. All right. I gotta go see what my cat is doing. Anyway, take care, Jets fans. See ya.